This is a live look at David, Kansas. A staple of the college football environment. Color coordinated. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Kansas Jayhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Demon Deacons head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So Kansas kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Gonna run it. It's Wiggins. Breaks into the open. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. With the catch, it's Johnson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Looking for a big play. A full dive to haul that one in. The Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Little over-anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Lopez to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through the progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Lopez, play action. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wake. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First carry of the season for this transfer. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Cox.
If you're going to attack and have success against man covers, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Looking downfield. Finds his man open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I would say they got him exactly where they didn't want him as a defense. All that speed, he gets outside the pocket, rolling to his right. You think he's going to take off. How about he tries to throw the football, can't fit it in there, throws the incompletion. The defense was scared for a second there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time on target. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This offense can get a lot of yards, but it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moving out to the right. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, that was him.
And he tacks on the extra point. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A run inside. It's Wiggins. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Lopez. Fakes to grab. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
It'll be 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Here's a heat. He's got it. Turning it on. He is in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carr. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play fake, Lopez. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Goes high to pull it in. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Lopez. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Again, it's Lopez. He hurls one deep down the left side. Trying to find the end zone. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Just keep slinging it. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. Makes the grab inbound.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to throw, it's Marshall. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
He's up to 73 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. He might want another play. He'll try it again. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, in recent years, Kansas's offense has been most dynamic and most dangerous when they've been able to run the football. That was certainly the case when Devin Neal was there. And so who's going to be that new guy? David, I know they went to the portal to bring some familiar faces, maybe some guys that a lot of Kansas fans may already know about based on who this team has had to play, but no question, they've got to run the ball.
About to say know about and not like this in the past, right? Edwards was over at Kansas State. Now you switch to the Kansas uniform, and Rock Chalk Jayhawk is excited about him. Andy Koltanecki coming back to the Kansas staff. This is an offense that likes to run the football. They want to be physical. That's how they start on offense.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Lopez to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Lopez wants to fire. Right down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Got enough for the first. He's loose on the right. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Finds his man. At the 45 on his way. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Dropping back, it's Marshall. Finds his man, it's Cook. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line. To the air on first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He's got the back in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Snagged on the outside. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it. Play will stand. The Jayhawks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Touchdown, Kansas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Here comes the heat. Trying to buy time. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our wraparound with ECU taking on the UCF Knights. And it's the Pirates in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half.
On the move from inside is 5. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Marshall. Under fire. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat and playing him like that.
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these in routes. But good job by the defense, too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He was able to get it out to the 17-yard line, but a 4th down is coming.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up. 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough for the 1st. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the air, it's Marshall. Fires to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting it.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Throwing, Lopez. Looking to the big tight end. The short hands, it's Johnson. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Now on the move. Picks up the first down. Might have a chance. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my football. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop him.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Pressure coming. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, we're watching a quarterback
duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him. When he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, wait. Once he got some room, it was over. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback making checks. On the ground, it's Edwards. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost...
There's a crease. The 20. He's at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ghost offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And the Demon Deacons in the hurry-up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Gets it out quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Demon Deacons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Lopez to the air again. He's looking deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lopez, under fire, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest the deepest, widest the widest. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Lopez. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You've got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They'll go right back to the run. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That's caught. It's Davis. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. A run for the quarterback. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. This is a designed run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. On target. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Trying to punch it in. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second down, he'll throw it.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. On his feet at the 40. Snags it and he's open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The Demon Deacons use their second timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Throws for the tight end. And he steps in just in the nick of time to get the touchdown they need, and now they need to cap it with a 2.
Man, what a great job by this offense. And listen, we'll break that down later, but it's go time now. It's 2-point conversion time. You got to go to your script. You got these written down in a section. 2-point plays. You didn't know it was going to be this crucial, but late in the ball game, this will decide the game.
He's got it. The 2 is good, and we have ourselves a tie game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside, it's Edwards. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to it. Finding some room. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas. They move on top here in the 4th. The Jayhawks with the response.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. And coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to get the extra point and make it a touchdown game. And there might be 2 more plays left. The kickoff, maybe 1 more snap for the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.